Hey everybody, welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Choosing Beggar Reddit video. If you are new to the channel, then subscribe and click on notifications so you don't miss out on the fun. In our first story, a choosing beggar old lady has no shame when she scams some free groceries. Let's jump right in. Trying to buy something as mundane as mayo or cheese at the grocery store right now is a mission. I waited in line for 20 minutes and I was finally next in line, thank flipping God. I knew the old lady in front of me wasn't going to be quick, but whatever, I was next. Now this was my first time going to the store since this whole quarantine situation started, and I was not prepared. The kid at the register was done. I mean, can barely function, running on no sleep, dealing with the dregs of humanity all day kinda done. I felt so bad for him through all of this. On top of it all, it was his first day. The old lady was 70 plus, wearing a hand-knitted hat and a cat hair covered sweater with no teeth. She seemed sweet and helpless. She handed the kid a coin purse and said, "This is all the money I have, and I don't think it's going to be enough." He asked her if she could start counting her change, and she said, "No, you do it." Okay, rude, but whatever. I offered to help count it out. It came to only $8, and she had about $50 worth of groceries. I asked if she had food stamps, to which she replied she had run out. I didn't have much money, maybe $100 to pay for my stuff, so I offered to help pay if she removed the 3 cases of Pepsi she had. She agreed. I went ahead and paid and helped her bag her stuff. I hear the kid say, "Shoot, I didn't remove the soda." It was his first day and it was hell. I wasn't upset with him, poor guy made a mistake. But then, the lady says, "Yay, I get to keep my soda." Wait, how did you expect to pay for all this if you knew you didn't have enough? "Someone always pays for me because they feel bad." Seriously? People are out of work right now and you are okay with taking advantage of people so you can have your flipping Pepsi? Now the people behind me are screaming at her to give me her soda since I paid for it, so I can get a refund. She went from timid old lady to raging hag in 2 seconds. She starts screaming that we are trying to steal from her. I tell them I don't want the flipping soda and she can keep it. She needs her soda. Lady, you are a flipping scumbag. I'm struggling to purchase my own groceries and so is everyone else here, and you have no shame? You just took from my children. The old lady then reaches for her walker and swings it at me, saying she knows how to defend herself, while the cashier kid is almost in tears apologizing. Another cashier grabbed her walker and escorted her out, as I told her to flip off. I've never yelled at an old lady before. I tried to comfort the cashier and told him it's not his fault. He's doing his best. I feel like such a tool, and I want to run that lady over with her scooter. Story 2 shows us a choosing beggar couple at a restaurant see just how far they can go asking for little extras. This happened a few years back when I worked as a server at a restaurant. There was this older couple that would come in every weekend. They ordered a small Greek salad with extra tomatoes and extra cucumbers. We don't charge extra for adding in an extra topping or two, no big deal. I brought it out with 2 sharing plates and a basket of bread. Then they asked, "Can we also get extra onions and extra lettuce? Oh, and some extra olives too." Annoying, but okay. So I got a plate and slapped on some extra fixings from the food prep guys in the back. They then complained that it wasn't extra enough. They did that a few more times until my boss finally had enough of it and told the entire staff, "Extra toppings are now $1 each. If they ask for extras of every topping again, just give them a large salad instead." Mind you, the small salad was $10 and the large was $12.50. The large salad was only $2.50 more and you got more than double the portion of the small. So as expected, they came in again the following weekend and split out the usual order. Small Greek salad with extra tomatoes, extra cucumbers, extra onions, extra olives, and extra lettuce. I said, "I'm sorry, I can't do that. If you want extra of everything, you will just have to order the large size." They protested with me and I said, you're essentially doubling the size of the salad, which is what the large is. So if you want extras of everything, you will have to get the large. They asked to speak to my manager. I gladly obliged and sent him over. It was so satisfying to watch my boss tell them that what they were asking for is basically a large salad, so they will be charged as such. They kept arguing with my boss, so my boss loudly said for the entire restaurant to hear, "You're really being that cheap over $2.50? Do you think the ingredients are free for me to buy?" So I went back to take their order and they said, "Okay, fine. We'll just get a small Greek salad, but only with extra tomatoes and extra cucumbers." They probably assumed that the 1 or 2 extra toppings would still be free. But nope, not anymore. So then I told them that each additional topping was $1 extra, so they might as well spend 50 cents more and just get a large salad. They never came back again. Bye-bye. In story 3, we have a choosing beggar who somehow thinks a free washer is too expensive. So I don't have the messages anymore because this happened 4 years ago, but anyway, I had a cute Kenmore apartment-sized washer. It was a real washer, just smaller size. It was from the 1980s and I loved that little thing. It would wash approximately 10 pounds of laundry at a time. Unfortunately, it broke, and I couldn't find anyone that could fix it, so I put it on Marketplace for free, stating it didn't work, pickup only, etc. Within minutes, I get a message that said, "Can you do any better?" I said, "No ma'am, I can't do any better than free." Here we go. "My daughter has 4 children, can't work and needs a washer badly. I can pick it up, but can you lower the price?" My post said free numerous times. I said, "No, I cannot do better than free. You can pick it up, but I cannot help load it and you'll need a truck. You realize the washer is broken, correct?" "Yes, my husband can fix it for her, but she has no money and I'm trying to help her." Admiral, but... Eventually, I got tired of the BS and sent this message. "I've decided to put the washer out by the street. Either someone will take it and scrap it, or bulk pickup will take it on trash day. Obviously, you don't know the meaning of free, so you cannot have it. I really hope your daughter gets a working washing machine, and I would have loved to give her mine, but you have annoyed me. You are now blocked, and I'm removing my ad right now." You might wonder how I pretty much remember word for word. I'll tell you how. This woman was either stupid or fishing for something else, and that convo is forever burned in my memory. Story 4 shows us a choosing beggar manager who pushes her staff too far, and it backfires on her. I'm a professional middle manager, honest, hardworking, and pleasant guy who is easy to get along with. I'm not the smartest, but I always put in stellar effort and get excellent results. I'm not very assertive, unfortunately. I've been at the job for several years and have been passed from the director role because I don't have a law degree. I usually work long hours and I'm entitled to overtime. I don't get paid overtime as the company style is modified by office structure. Long story short, my current boss is fairly new at her role. She had a previous role at the company but got this role a couple of years ago. We initially had a great professional relationship. She was filling in for someone else at the time. One of my colleagues made a remark months ago that my boss is a major choosing beggar and is psychotic. I wasn't smart enough to believe him as I hardly had interactions with her. She's based out of California and flies to our office once a week. I began seeing signs of choosing beggarism very recently in a series of events. Some of the events included choosing beggar making very demeaning comments about employees. I was treated like a professional moron, as my colleague told me to expect. Choosing beggar had me working overtime without pay with the false advertising of a promotion in October. I was told to wait. Still nothing. Then last month, choosing beggar begins making threats of giving a woman my job and stating, "We need diversity in the workplace." I'm an older white man. What's that supposed to mean? Choosing beggar demands that I work weekends and remain on call. Fine. Today, Choosing Beggar had me doing her work and failed at all to say please or thanks for me doing her work while she's away. She makes a call to me berating me for being so stupid for making her look bad in front of her boss as I asked a question in an email. I had it. I emailed her and said that I already worked over 40 hours this week, so either the company can pay me overtime or I will leave early. She finally apologized. It's not just the money, it's the respect for my merit and worth as a hardworking employee. Choosing Beggar came in herself to do her own work. In our final story, we have another example of how a choosing beggar negotiates. Marketplace sale, $220 Apple HomePod Smart Wireless Speaker. Is this still available? Antonio offered you $111. No, thank you. How much can you do? I'm asking $220 and you offered me half. I just read and you said you don't need it anymore, right? Your lost and my gain. Just like you just share with me. Something valuable. It will be my treasure from your belonging and you don't need it anymore. Antonio, can you do me a favor? Yes, I can. Pay me $220 and I will give you the speaker. They retail for $299 plus tax. Make me a reasonable offer. $325 after tax. I'm jobless for weeks and you can't make me a better deal, Mike? You don't need it anymore. Are you going to make me an offer higher than $111? $112. This has been John from Slash Bash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then please hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.